Look at the ancient Roman legionnaires who marched 20 miles a day carrying heavy gear across brutal terrain. You will see men built like absolute iron, well into their 50s. They had no protein powder and no supplement store anywhere near the road. Yet many of these soldiers were actively covering this distance well into their 50s, with a physical endurance that still puzzles exercise physiologists today. Their secret was not superior genetics, but a collection of ancient field rations that cost less than a single modern vitamin tablet, and researchers at institutions including Lund University and the University of Adelaide have now confirmed exactly why they built leg endurance faster than modern synthetic supplements. Before we begin, tell us in the comments whether you still walk every day or whether leg fatigue has started to hold you back. We are reading and replying to every single comment with personalized tips for your situation. Now let us go back in time to fix your health, starting with number 4. Number 4, the glucose gatekeeper, fenugreek seeds. In the ancient world, fenugreek was not a supplement. It was a field crop documented across Roman agricultural supply routes stretching from North Africa all the way to the Rhine frontier. The agricultural writer Columella recorded it as a staple legionary provision. Roman soldiers consumed it regularly, not because they understood insulin sensitivity, but because they knew it kept their legs moving when other men sat down. Today, we know exactly why it worked. Fenugreek seeds contain 2 specific compounds that directly control how glucose enters your muscle tissue during physical effort. The first is galactomannan, which is a soluble fiber that slows glucose absorption and prevents the sharp blood sugar spikes that lead to energy crashes during a walk. The second is 4-hydroxyisoleucine, which is a rare amino acid found almost exclusively in fenugreek that acts as an insulin mimetic. This compound stimulates glucose uptake into skeletal muscle cells directly, bypassing the need for a full insulin response. This mechanism is critically important for seniors because insulin sensitivity in leg muscle tissue, particularly in the quadriceps and soleus, declines significantly after age 60. Researchers at the University of Minnesota Department of Food Science and Nutrition published findings in the Journal of Diabetes Science and Technology showing that 4-hydroxyisoleucine directly enhanced skeletal muscle glucose uptake in a dose-dependent manner. What this means practically for your legs is the elimination of what exercise physiologists call the early wall, which is the premature burning and fatigue that seniors experience in the first 10 to 15 minutes of walking before circulation fully catches up to demand. That wall is not weakness. It is a glucose delivery failure, and fenugreek addresses it at the cellular level. In a separate analysis, adults supplemented with fenugreek seed extract showed measurable improvements in lower body muscle strength endurance and reduced perceived exertion during sustained exercise with effects detectable within 8 weeks of daily use. The cost per serving is between 9 and 11 cents. The preparation requires 0 cooking skill. Place 1 teaspoon of whole fenugreek seeds into a small glass of cold water the night before your morning walk. By morning, the seeds will have softened and their galactomannan will have formed a mild gel. Swallow the seeds whole with the soaking water 30 minutes before you begin walking. This directly replicates the pre-march fueling pattern used by legionary soldiers before a full day of movement. Do not grind the seeds. Do not heat them. The cold soak preserves the 4-hydroxyisoleucine in its most bioavailable form. Within 2 to 3 weeks of daily use, you will notice that the first 10 minutes of your walk no longer feel like climbing a wall. Number 3, the sulfur pump, black garlic. Pliny the Elder documented it personally. Roman legionaries were issued raw garlic daily as a standard fatigue remedy, and the historical record is unambiguous about how seriously the Roman military took this practice. But here is what most people never consider. Raw garlic, which is what most seniors eat today when they follow this advice, is not the form that produces the most powerful biological effect on your legs. The transformation happens through time and heat. When raw garlic undergoes slow fermentation over 3 to 4 weeks through the Maillard reaction, it converts into black garlic. This process doubles the antioxidant concentration and produces a uniquely bioavailable compound called S-allylcysteine, which is abbreviated as SAC. SAC is absent or present only in minimal trace amounts in raw garlic. This distinction is enormous. Leg fatigue in seniors is not caused solely by weak muscle fibers. A major and deeply underappreciated driver is endothelial dysfunction, which is the progressive stiffening and narrowing of the small blood vessels that supply the quadriceps, calves, and glutes during physical exertion. When those vessels cannot dilate on demand, your legs receive inadequate blood flow during a walk, and they fatigue not because the muscle is exhausted, but because the supply line has failed. SAC directly targets this problem by upregulating endothelial nitric oxide synthase, which is the enzyme responsible for producing nitric oxide inside vessel walls. Nitric oxide relaxes vascular smooth muscle, dilates the arteries feeding your legs, and dramatically increases blood delivery to active tissue during movement. Researchers at the University of Adelaide published a randomized controlled trial in the journal Maturitas, demonstrating that aged garlic extract produced measurable reductions in central arterial stiffness in adults over 50, which is a direct surrogate marker for improved peripheral leg circulation. A second layer of evidence is equally compelling. SAC, unlike the allicin in raw garlic, is water-soluble and survives digestion intact, meaning it reaches circulation at full potency rather than being partially destroyed by stomach acid. This is the specific biological error that most seniors are making when they eat raw garlic, believing they are protecting their legs. The most potent compound never reaches the bloodstream. You can purchase black garlic bulbs at most Asian grocery stores or online for roughly $1 per head. Consume 2 to 3 cloves of black garlic daily, either eaten directly or sliced onto a warm meal. Do not cook the black garlic above 160 degrees Fahrenheit after purchase, because excessive heat degrades SAC. The taste is mild, sweet, and slightly molasses-like, nothing like the sharpness of raw garlic. Within 4 weeks of daily use, your legs will begin receiving a meaningfully improved blood supply during your walk, and the vascular stiffness that has been quietly shortening your range will begin to reverse. Now get ready, because what comes next addresses the most physically disabling symptom that seniors report during any kind of sustained walking. Number 2, the mineral concrete protocol, lentil broth. The Roman army did not run on wheat alone. The field staple was called pulse, which was a thick porridge or broth built primarily around lentils, consumed by every legionnaire from the lowest recruit to the senior centurion. Military historians have confirmed this through recovered supply records and excavated legionary fort deposits across Western Europe. But the reason pulse worked was never discussed in those records because the Romans had no framework to explain it. We do now. Lentils are among the highest simultaneous dietary sources of magnesium and potassium of any food available at that price point. These two minerals are not general wellness nutrients. They are the literal electrochemical wiring of every single muscle contraction in your legs. Magnesium is required at the cellular level to detach the myosin head from the actin filament after each contraction cycle. Without adequate magnesium, muscle fibers remain in a semi-contracted, partially fatigued state. This is the precise biochemical mechanism behind the leg cramps, restless legs, and heavy limb sensation that plague seniors during evening hours and during extended walks. The NIH Office of Dietary Supplements and a landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed that over 70% of adults over the age of 70 consume magnesium below the estimated average requirement. This is not a minor shortfall. It is a structural deficit that accumulates daily and expresses itself as progressive leg dysfunction. Now here is where it gets interesting. Most seniors who eat lentils do so in solid form, which means the magnesium remains partially bound to phytic acid in the fiber matrix and absorbs at a fraction of its theoretical potency. When you cook lentils in broth form, the magnesium releases into solution. This dramatically improves absorption because the mineral no longer has to fight its way out of the fiber during digestion. A single cup of lentil broth provides approximately 71 milligrams of magnesium, which represents nearly 17% of the daily requirement at a cost of under 15 cents per serving. The potassium from the lentils simultaneously stabilizes the electrical action potentials in your muscle cells, directly preventing the involuntary cramping that cuts walks short. To prepare this correctly, simmer 1 cup of dried red lentils in 4 cups of water with a pinch of sea salt for 25 minutes until fully dissolved. Do not strain the broth. Drink the full liquid, including the dissolved lentil solids. Consume 1 cup of this warm broth approximately 45 minutes before any sustained physical activity. This timing ensures peak mineral availability in your circulation during the period of highest muscular demand. But the final item on this list is the one that explains how Roman soldiers sustained 20 miles per day not through any single food, but through a foundational meal structure that modern physiology now validates completely. Number 1, the slow burn anchor, chickpeas and olive oil. Across every surviving record of Roman legionary nutrition, one food pairing appears with more consistency than any other. Chickpeas and olive oil were consumed before and after long marches with a regularity that was essentially institutionalized. This was not cultural preference. It was the result of centuries of operational feedback. Soldiers who ate this pairing moved further, recovered faster, and maintained physical output across a full campaign day. Commanders did not need clinical trials to recognize what was working. Today we have the clinical trials, and they confirm exactly what those field observations reported. Chickpeas carry a glycemic index of approximately 28, which places them among the lowest of any carbohydrate source consumed by humans. This low GI is produced by the resistant starch content, which bypasses digestion in the small intestine and travels intact to the colon, where it undergoes fermentation and produces short-chain fatty acids that serve as a secondary fuel source for active muscle tissue. This is already powerful, but here is the mechanism that takes it to a different level entirely. When olive oil is consumed with chickpeas at the same meal, the oleic acid content of the oil slows gastric emptying, extending the glucose release window from roughly 90 minutes to 4 to 6 hours. This transforms the meal from a standard energy source into what sports scientists now classify as a second meal effect protocol, which is a prolonged glycemic stability that continues to protect blood glucose and insulin sensitivity well beyond the meal itself. Researchers at Lund University published findings in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrating that consuming legumes combined with fat at one meal significantly improved glucose tolerance and insulin sensitivity at the following meal, meaning a single chickpea and olive oil meal continues to regulate your leg energy metabolism for the next 12 hours. For a senior attempting a daily walk routine, this is structurally the most impactful change possible. It does not simply fuel today's walk, it builds the hormonal environment that makes tomorrow's walk easier. 1 cup of cooked or canned chickpeas, rinsed thoroughly, drizzled with 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, consumed 60 to 90 minutes before your morning walk. Add a pinch of sea salt and ground cumin if desired. The cumin has its own mild insulin-sensitizing properties that complement the chickpea mechanism directly. This single meal change costs under 20 cents per serving and replicates the foundational pre-march fueling structure of the most physically durable military force in the ancient world. It is not a supplement. It is a meal architecture, and it is the reason Roman soldiers in their 50s did not slow down. The legs that carried Roman soldiers across 3 continents were not built in a gym. They were built in the kitchen, with seeds that cost less than a dime and broths that simmered overnight in clay pots. Your legs are not failing because of age. They are failing because they have been deprived of the specific ancestral compounds that human muscle tissue was designed to run on. Fenugreek opens the glucose gate. Black garlic restores the vascular supply line. Lentil broth rebuilds the electrochemical foundation. Chickpeas and olive oil anchor the entire system in a slow, sustained burn that outlasts every energy crash modern food has trained your body to expect. You do not need a prescription or a laboratory. You need a teaspoon, a pot, and the willingness to return to what actually worked. Start with one item this week, whichever one matches your most pressing symptom, and let your legs tell you what they have been missing. Tell us in the comments which of these 4 Roman staples you are going to try first, and whether you have ever used any of them without knowing how powerful they truly are. Share your experience below because we read and reply to every single comment. Stay strong, keep moving, and we will see you in the next video.